Well, that biggest difference, therefore, seems to be that humans are only better at working together and learning from one another. An expert from the Max Planck Institute for Human Development is here to tell us more. A very warm welcome to Monika Keller. Thank you for joining us here today. Can you, first of all, explain a little bit more about what this social intelligence is?
Well, social intelligence is the unique human capability to orient towards others and to take others' behavior into account and to get access to the inner world of others, to the psychological world of others.
Well, it is the key difference between human beings and primates. Is it literally, though, the foundation that our society is built on?
It is definitely the foundation for our society. There would be no society or culture in the way as we are used to if we didn't have this capability, and there is much more to it than imitation. This was only the basic roots that were shown in this little film. But it goes on, and children acquire much more understanding of others.
Do you continue to acquire social intelligence as you get older, or does it stop at some point?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, first you really develop it during your childhood, the ability to understand others' perspective, and to get access to others' inner feelings and to know that others look at you in a certain way and that they take your behavior into account and make a picture of yourself. And this goes on until adolescence, at least, where certain concepts are formed. But it also goes on in adulthood because the way you live and the experiences you have, the social experiences you have, they all form your social intelligence and your understanding.
And we do try to raise our children to behave in socially acceptable ways, but at least in the professional world, it does sometimes seem that the people who break those rules are the ones that get farther faster. Why is that?
This is right. This is because social intelligence definitely has two aspects to it. One is that we cooperate with others and we use our social intelligence to really foster our mutual interests, but the other side is also that it's possible to foster one's own interests. And we all know these people who just strategically use their understanding in order to achieve their own goals.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, and in this way, it is very important what are the values of society. Is it respect for others, care for others, or is it just to pursue your own goals and be successful in the business area?
Is there any way to actually measure social intelligence?
There are many measures. It's not very easy to measure it. You can look at how you can ask people about certain things and see how they argue about certain things, but people often say that's just cheap talk. So you look at their behavior and what they do, and from that behavior you also evaluate what is it that is important for them, how their social intelligence functions. What
is your ideal society? What does your ideal society look like?
Well, my ideal society is, I'm not an economist, I'm a psychologist, and I would want that in society people really show respect for each other, that they care for each other, and that this instrumental side of just exploiting others, that this should be not so much in the world.
All right, Monika Keller, we could talk about this for hours, I have the feeling, but thank you so much for joining us on the program.